Hi guys, welcome back for chapter 6 of Princess Pulverizer, Grilled Cheese, and Dragons. I hope you're liking this story, and don't forget to count your minutes on the read square. Okay, let's get started. It's getting a little crowded in here, Princess Pulverizer complained as she stared at her new companions. And there's no way out, is there? The knight said. Oh, he's crying. Princess Pulverizer gave him a threatening stare. Don't start that again, she warned him. The knight took a deep breath and choked back his cries, and then he bowed. I am Lucas. Don't you mean Sir Lucas? Princess Pulverizer asked him. Not exactly, Lucas told her. I'm just a knight in training, or I was until I left night school. Princess Pulverizer couldn't believe her ears. This Lucas kid had left night school. Why would anybody leave night school, she asked him. Night school is the greatest place on earth. I didn't leave it on purpose, Lucas told her. I was kind of laughed out. Princess Pulverizer stared at him. Why? She asked him. Lucas turned bright red. I just couldn't do anything right, he told her. I left my armor out in the rain overnight. Now look at it. The princess looked closely at Lucas's armor. It was covered with spots of rust. And that's not the worst part, Lucas continued. One time I was practicing fencing with my partner, and the visor on my helmet slammed shut. I couldn't see a thing, but I kept fencing. Well, that was very noble of you, Princess Pulverizer said. That was very stupid of me, Lucas corrected her. I kept waving my sword around, and I had no idea I was actually fencing with a tree branch until it fell on my head. Princess Pulverizer started to laugh. She stopped when she saw the expression on Lucas's face. It's okay, Lucas told her. Go ahead and laugh. Everybody else did. Princess Pulverizer smiled at him. That really doesn't sound so bad, she said. Certainly not as bad to make you leave night school. Well, there's also one more thing, Lucas said, but it's really embarrassing. Princess Pulverizer stared at him. It would have to be pretty bad and more embarrassing than fencing with a tree branch. You see, I am... Lucas began. He stopped mid-sentence and leaped up onto a wooden stool. Mouse! He shouted. Princess Pulverizer looked down. Sure enough, a little gray mouse was scooting along the floor. You're afraid of a mouse? She asked Lucas. He nodded. I'm pretty much afraid of everything, Lucas admitted. The other guys nicknamed me Lucas the Lily-Livered. That really hurt my feelings, so I left. You left? Princess Pulverizer asked him. But where did you go? Where do you live now? I don't have a home, Lucas said. I've just been wandering the woods. For a while I was alone, and then I met Dribble. He's been a good friend. Dribble? Princess Pulverizer asked. What kind of name is that for a dragon? Well, what's your name? Dribble asked her. Princess Pulverizer, she replied proudly. What kind of name is that for a princess? Dribble asked her. It's a great name for a princess, Princess Pulverizer insisted, especially for a princess who is going to night school. Night school? Lucas asked her. But you can't go to night school. Princess Pulverizer put her hands on her hips and she stared angrily at Lucas. And why not? She demanded. Lucas gulped. Well, because, you're a princess. There's no rule that a princess can't be a knight, she told him. My father, King Alexander of Imperia, had decreed that I can go to night school after I do 8 good deeds. Have you done any good deeds yet? Lucas asked her. I was in the middle of doing one when you guys showed up, Princess Pulverizer told him. I have retrieved the Queen of Sugarmeister's jewels from the evil ogre, and when I get out of here, I will return them to her. How do you plan on getting out of here? Lucas asked. I don't know exactly, Princess Pulverizer told him, but I do know it would have been a lot easier for me to sneak out before you and your dragon showed up. Now the ogre is on guard. He is going to be watching us all very carefully. Dribble stared at the princess with his huge dragon eyes. Why? Whoops, I think I skipped a page. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I skipped a page. Hold on. We just wanted to rescue you, Dribble told her. He let out another belch. The powerful, smelly wind knocked the princess to the ground. But not even a dragon burp could keep Princess Pulverizer down. She scrambled to her feet and glared at him. I didn't need your help, Princess Pulverizer snapped at Dribble. Why does everyone think girls need rescuing? I can get out there by myself, and I can do 8 good deeds all on my own. In fact, a smile flashed across Princess Pulverizer's face. Thanks to you, I'm going to get 2 good deeds in today, she told Dribble. Thanks to me? Dribble asked her. Yes, the princess said. I'm going to steal that ogre's sword, and right before I leave the castle, I'm going to slay you. Dribble stared at the princess with huge dragon eyes. Why would you want to do that to me? He asked her. Because dragons are mean, Princess Pulverizer explained. They breathe fire and burn villages. Think of all the people I will save if I slay a dragon. But Dribble stammered. He seemed too shocked to answer her. You can't slay Dribble, Lucas told the princess. He's my friend. He's not mean at all. Don't you breathe fire? Princess Pulverizer asked him. Sure, Dribble told her, but not to burn villages. Then what do you use your fire for? Princess Pulverizer asked. Lucas turned and smiled at Dribble. Show her, he said. She said she wanted to slay me, Dribble said sadly. A giant dragon-sized tear spilled out of his eye. Show her, Lucas repeated. Princess Pulverizer turned to Lucas. You're asking a fire-breathing dragon to breathe fire here. Are you nuts? He's going to burn this place down with us in it. Wait and see, Lucas told her. You're never going to believe what Dribble can do. Oh, what do you think he can do? On to chapter 7. See you then.